1999-year group, and today we've had the opportunity to meet here. This is essentially the very first event of a series of events that we're going to have this weekend as part of the 97th Founders Day celebration for Achimota School. Every year, different year groups come together to deliver a legacy project. We are 1999 year group is doing this project, is hosting the 97th Founders Day in collaboration with the 1984 year group and the 1974 year groups. What the 1999 year group chose to do this year as a legacy project was to champion the asset fund. What is the asset fund? People say it's ASET, there's an S missing. No, it stands for Achimota School Endowment Trust Fund. That's where the asset is from. Okay, and what it is basically a trust fund into which we are expecting all Akoras, all lovers of Achimota School to donate money, to donate assets, play on words there, so that all of these monies will be invested, and then the proceeds, as well as the fund itself, would then be used to channeled into building new infrastructure. So if the school, for instance, needs new buildings, new labs, needs rewiring, needs solar panels, any of these projects can then be undertaken by the asset fund. There are a lot of projects. A school like Achimota School is actually quite a big school, right? So many of the projects are on a scale that a single year group or even 2 year groups cannot do by themselves. And therefore, it makes sense for us to have this fund standing on its 2 feet. And that is why 1999 year group this year decided that no, we're going to make noise about this asset fund. In 3 years' time, which is in 2027, the expectation is that we will raise $10 million. We are on course. We started gradually, and we believe that when the centenary comes around, we will be able to hit our chest and say, wow, we've achieved this $10 million target. The money from this fund will then be used to do all sorts of things, right? It can be used to build. I mean, our imagination is the limit. If we want a basketball stadium, I didn't say basketball courts. If we want a basketball stadium, for instance, we can do that. We can build a theater. We can build more boarding houses. I've visited Achimota recently, and I've seen that the number of students has greatly increased, right? And a lot more students want to be able to attend the school. We can't continue to use the same number of boarding houses. We need to expand it. And for expansion of that magnitude, we need something like the asset fund to do it. Finally, I'll say that it makes sense in other institutions, in other countries. This is how they do it, and it works, right? If something works, it just makes sense to follow the same thing, right? Let's put our resources together. Anybody, any Akora out there, any person who believes in this vision, who wants to be able to contribute to this cause, I'll give you our phone number, our Momo number that we use for our contributions. Feel free to send donations to that number, 0598 598 391. Okay, and when you send your contributions, just put asset fund, and then we will acknowledge you.
We're excited as the Achimota 99-year group to be celebrating our 25th anniversary, and to mark that off, we are reintroducing the Achimota School Endowment Trust Fund, the Asset Fund, which is a fund that all year groups can contribute to help in the development and progress of Achimota. That is why we're all here today, to mark it off with a press conference today, and to let the world know that not just people in Achimota, but non-Achimotas can contribute to the Asset Fund. Anybody that contributes $1,000 or more, your name appears on the monuments that we're going to be erecting later on this year. So we welcome anybody, Achimotans, non-Achimotans, to contribute to the Asset Fund. Again, we're excited to make sure that Achimota continues to set the pace for all other schools, and we welcome everybody to join us in that cause. Thank you very much. Akores, please come donate to the Asset Fund. It's a one-stop shop. It's the legacy project of all legacy projects, and it's one that will keep on giving back to the school. So let us build the Asset Fund. Let us donate to the Asset Fund. That will go to ensure that all the needs of the school is covered. So it's an exciting thing for us. We are happy to welcome other year groups, other Akores, non-Akores, anybody that wants to donate. We're excited to have you. Donate to the Asset Fund.